Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do in future videos. So today we are talking about My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 15. And there's really not a whole lot going on. There's a little bit of a setup of what's going to happen for the rest of the season. I believe we have 24 episodes this season, so we got 9 episodes left. Basically, it's kind of like a setup / summary of what happened in the past episodes. We see clips from the fight against Overhaul and the Shigegashi. Deku kind of thinking about what has happened. Uraka and Asui also thinking about what has happened. Same with Kirishima. We get to see all of Class 1A again. Eraserhead is kind of absent at this point in time because he is there to teach Eri how to use his powers and shut off her powers if needed. So he's probably going to be off doing that. Maybe we'll get an episode where we see her training. Deku actually goes to see Lemillion, and turns out he's like exercising, as you can see in my thumbnail. He's all happy and giddy and perfectly proud. And yes, he is sad about what happened to Sir Night-Eye, because he had a strong connection with him. But at the same time, he's going to keep smiling, get through it, because he knows that he predicted that he was going to be a great hero one day. And at some point, Lemillion, 9 out of 10, is going to be able to get his powers back, because when Eri masters her powers, she should be able to rewind Lemillion to a point where he has his abilities back. So that will be great to see, and I really hope we get to see more of him in the future. But I think for right now, this arc is his arc, and same with Sun Eaters and Neri-chan's. I don't think we're really going to see too much more of them this season. I think it's going to be more about the League of Villains, and it's going to be more about Bakugo and Shoto Todoroki taking their provisional licensing exam. We also ran into the I think there was like a competing school. Inasa, the Whirlwind guy, Nagamasa, the guy that controls hair, Seiji, the meatball guy that turned Bakugo into a meatball, and Cammy, which we actually do not really know what her abilities are currently. Not really sure exactly what happened to her either, but it's good to know that she's not dead. She asked Shoto for his number right away and said they were both cute. I thought that was kind of funny, but we are definitely going to be seeing them taking on the exam next episode, and that's pretty much probably going to be the bulk of next episode. In this episode, we also got to see Gran Torino go after Kirigiri. I thought he was already under arrest. I must have forgot something in the previous seasons. I was almost positive he was under arrest, but apparently he is out looking for another member that is under All For One, who basically kind of trained directly under him. We don't know who this guy is. He's some sort of crazy monster metahuman that is gargantuan. His mouth looks like a bulldozer almost, and he can level mountains pretty good. So Kirigiri is captured and in jail, but now we have this person to deal with. He is hiding. My thought is maybe he has the ability to transform into the land, so like he can disguise himself as a mountain or a tree or something. That would kind of make sense why nobody can't find this literal giant person. So we're probably going to see a fight against him at some point. That was getting All Might very, very worried. The League of Villains is probably going to continue with whatever plan they're doing. As I said, we got a little bit of a recap too from in the beginning of the episode of Overhaul losing both of his arms. I thought it was only one, but no, Mr. Compression actually took out one of his arms, and then Shigaraki managed to take out the other, which I don't know how I missed that last episode, but I did go back and look at that, and yes, both of his arms were taken off. I don't know if he is quirkless at this point in time. There's no indication that they injected him with the quirk-killing bullet. The only thing I think that maybe he has the quirk-killing bullet is because you saw all of the kind of like disease marks on his face. We still have no idea like if he has some sort of disease or skin condition, or what the issue is. That was never addressed. I don't know if it's going to be addressed, but that arc is kind of done. I really doubt we're going to see Overhaul again. The only way I would say that we would see Overhaul again is if Shigaraki went to break it All For One out, which I think is going to happen at some point in time. Not going to see it this season. Probably not sure if it's happening in the manga. Don't read the manga. Do not spoil it for people, please. But I could definitely see him breaking Overhaul out along with All for One, as long as All for One was completely dedicated to him. And then obviously, if he can use his quirk again, if he gets his arms back or whatever, he would be able to regenerate obviously everything if at some point in time if he could use his quirk. But he's still captured. He's still going to jail. Here, as I said, is now in the same jail, I think, as the other two. So it would make sense that they break all three of them out at the same time. I'm not exactly sure if or when that will happen. But my guess going forward is we're going to see probably maybe more of Endeavor, because there is going to be a conversation between All for One and Endeavor. I don't know if that's going to be next episode or another episode or two, but that's definitely going to happen because he wants to talk to him, because he was there watching Shoto try to get his provisional license. So we will just have to wait and see what happens there. There's probably going to be, as I said, there's probably going to be that. There's going to be League of Villains. And there is going to be the provisional examination, so we get to see some of these characters. My thought is because Shoto did give Cammy his number, I'm wondering if that's going to be a thing, perhaps. Maybe they're dating or something. I honestly don't know. Or maybe at some point they're going to be in a leap of trouble, and then they call them to come get help, which would make sense because if you have 4 more people, get some more help, get some more muscle. But going forward, that's what we have to look forward to. As I said, not that great of an episode. It was just kind of a general recap. Not terrible either, just kind of a meh episode. As I said, it recapped everything that happened. And that's pretty much it. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. And as always, have a good one.